Here it is.
Excellent. It looks undamaged. I'll get straight to work. You can come for the finished crown tomorrow evening. May the Lord watch over you.
Tomorrow evening? Well, then I don't really have a lot of choice, do I? Well, I do. I could go to my room, hide, and try not to get in any trouble. Yeah, we both know I'm not going to do that. Look, I don't want to get too distracted, but I did come here to do a favour for Sir Divish as well. And whilst we're here, it would be nice to help out my own people, wouldn't it? It really would. And it's not like I can do anything else. We're here for a day. We can't leave until tomorrow night. And if I just try and focus on doing what I've got to do without getting into too much trouble, we should be able to do everything and get out of here without, you know, wasting any time. I'm stood here talking to my horse. Okay, you know what? Look, we're going to the monastery. Yes, we are. It looks like there's a couple of hours of daylight. No, it looks more like there's a couple of minutes of daylight, really, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That monastery seems to be further away than I thought when I was looking. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You've discovered a grindstone? What is that? And a blacksmith. Okay. That could be useful. I do want to do some shopping whilst I'm here. But I'm thinking I'm going to do that tomorrow. Okay. Oh, it's probably too late. The blacksmith's almost certainly inside getting dinner. The day is over. I'm not going to be doing any shopping or such things until the morning. No, I'm not. This place is actually bigger than I imagined. Monastery court. Yep. I've discovered a herbalist. Have I? Now, okay, that seems to be construction. Hello, monk-looking person. Brother Porter. Can I have a look inside the monastery? I'm here in the service of Talmberg.
I've been sent here from Talmberg. I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
Gotta be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for construction.
Ah, then that's a matter of supply. You'll want to talk to the overseer. He knows more about that sort of thing.
Okay.
His study is right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way.
He's above us. Can I look inside the monastery? He just said I could, didn't he? Didn't he just say I could go inside the monastery? I mean, go...
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of St. Benedict. No others shall pass.
Okay, never mind then.
Good luck.
So I guess he's not in here. You did say he's above us. Do you mean he's in there? Stairs to the left. Okay, that is stairs to the left. That is stairs to the left. And I have discovered a herbalist. I'm not... Okay, did I get the directions wrong? Did he mean in there? I'm not seeing any stairs. Okay, not there then. Stairs. I've discovered an alchemist bench.
Just for a while. To help your neighbours.
Okay. Are you? Custodian scribe. Johanka.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
She doesn't
Wow.
sound that pleased to see
That
me.
depends.
You're alive,
I am.
so you're doing well.
That is one way of looking at it. I'm actually doing pretty well, all things considered.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
I was
Actually,
that behind.
I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
That name... Nicodemus. That name rings a bell. Is that... Okay.
Can I help at all?
Certainly. You can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Rat Eye unconscious and I needed a healer. How's everyone holding up?
Yeah, she doesn't look
What can I do?
impressed by my problems.
Holding up. People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it.
I can...
We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
I'm willing. Nobody helps you here. Doesn't the monastery care for them? How are you doing? Why is the guard outside? That is all I know.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
I can look for myself. I'm actually pretty good at this. I've had occasion to need to fix the odd scratch.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Okay, I will do, so I can help out with the sick. Got it, right.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Okay.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That
Oh,
would be
okay.
a great help.
Yeah, that's all I need to do. Wander around. Oh, bring some game meat to the infirmary. All right, I'll see what I can do. 100. Or maybe I just buy it. It's... I suppose I could try and find some hunting ground out at night. I don't need that much sleep anymore. I could just drink alcohol, take some potions, and have a couple of hours sleep, and, you know, what harm will that be? Dear, oh dear.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Okay, don't be
Well,
snippy.
it is a little crowded.
Crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
Eddie,
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I'm good at
I
negotiation.
tried that. Out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
I'm really, really persuasive.
Very well.
And how are you doing? That sounds a bit like a pickup line, doesn't it?
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
Eddie,
I could do something about it, if you like.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Could have a word with his wife and just, you know.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
Okay, don't slap people. Got it?
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. She said don't talk to him, but...
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Or don't,
Look,
at least not about
Henry,
that.
I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether.
No, I get it.
Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'm on it.
I'll do whatever's in my
I'm on it.
power.
Even if... Okay, even if I can't get it all done... Even if I can't get it all done... Custodian scribe. Today, I will absolutely... Okay.
Everything here is fine.
Yeah.
He just needs to sleep.
All right. He needs to so I can come in. I can come in. Oh my god. Yeah, this doesn't... All right. Let's... Oh my god, this place is disgusting. Brother Elias.
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
Elias. My bad.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
That's nice of you.
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded back then.
And what do you do here exactly?
Mainly, I help Brother Nicodemus. Occasionally,
Brother
I keep
Nicodemus.
watch at night in case someone takes a turn for the worse.
Isn't...
Sometimes I have to hold a patient down, or fetch and carry things.
Isn't that the guy I have to speak to about the cook? Is that why I recognise the name?
Do you know anything about healing?
A little. I can manage the basics, but without Brother Nicodemus, I'd never be able to deal with the more difficult cases.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I have to speak to some priest, I think,
I'll be with you.
to help the Skalitz refugees in Rattay, who honestly are in a better way than the people here. Okay.
Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Find out what's happening to Philip. Find out what's happening to Philip. Okay, can I speak to you again? Okay, no.
God be with you.
How do I find out what's happened to Philip? All right, you know what? Let's just look at everyone.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Okay, ask Johanka about Thomas. Philip from Skalitz. Try not to step on people.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
All right, so he's going to be okay.
He just needs to sleep. These wounds have been well taken care of.
All right.
I'm not needed here.
It's a little... Can I... Is it okay if I... Am I okay doing that? I know it's possibly a little disturbing, but you need light to do... Hands from Skalitz.
God be with you, Henry.
Shit. What's going on?
You look all right?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I'll get some.
I've got some.
Take care now.
Find bandages for hands. How many bandages do I need? I've got a load on the horse. Not a load. Some. Okay, I will be back. I've got some spares. Quarryman? Oh. My guess is you are somebody...
Yeah, shit. What's going on?
You're the guy that got injured.
You're not from Skalitz?
The rock
No.
fault.
But please help me. I can't stay here.
Okay.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Okay, what is wrong with you? But...
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
Why?
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me, if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian can set on us.
All right, how can I help?
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it.
All right.
A herbarium. Anything.
There is a
I'll
herbalist
try to
here.
find something.
There's a herbalist here.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know if
Take care now.
Semek is... I don't think he's one of our guys, but you know what? We can help him. Yes, we can. Okay.
Everything here is fine.
Insomniac. The torch is probably not helping, is it, sir? My apologies.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
I know
A
that feeling.
fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Yeah, what about going somewhere else? He
Welcome,
probably
Henry.
can't. He's probably needs help. I've got a lot of sympathy for people who can't sleep. Drink. Oh, I've got lullaby potions. Can I just say I'll help you? Just give me the potion, right?
I actually have something that can help you.
Really? Oh, that's great. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Find something to help the insomniac fall asleep. Why did I? Oh, I've given it to him already. I've already given it to him, I think. I luckily had it on my... I think I had two. Okay, find something to help fall asleep. You know what? Rather than wait. No, there you go. It's done.
Everything here is fine.
Right, so we've got two people I need to talk... Right, yes, it's you. Johanka? Okay, about the situation. What's wrong with the man with the bandaged leg?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Can't I help? I'll straighten his leg. I'm really good at this.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
Okay, set the broken bone in the man's leg. We'll do it. Okay, and let's just talk about everyone else before we do that.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No.
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. You're friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises.
Okay.
Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Okay.
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
Here's the thing, miss. If you were slightly nicer to the locals, I mean, let's forget the fact that, hey, isn't it good to help other people? But if you were perhaps helpful to them, they'd be more likely to be helpful back. This idea not ringing up. Oh, never mind.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a
No,
wild
this is the
man
guy
in
I'm supposed to
woods,
speak to.
Then Rovnar is the place to go.
That, I've got to find... He was the guy I needed to find. So why does Nicodemus ring a bell? Probably from some other reason, right? That's the guy I'm supposed to find for the cook, I think. Or is it? Too many things ringing bells here.
Tell me more about the situation here.
Okay. But I need to find that guy to help Philip out. Ooh, that one's... Oh. Save a dying man or meet the wishes of a noble woman who wants things for her wedding. You see, this is the... Oh, God. Okay.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Good luck, then.
Right, okay. So... Philip. Right. He's the one that's poisoned. Set leg. Let's just do it. Let's do it. This is going to hurt. Okay.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye. I can't see anything. Oh! Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, that hurts.
Done.
Okay. All right, well, that's good. Okay, good. It has become... No, it's not that dark. It's not that dark. I've got 8 bandages on the horse. That should be enough for... Who was it I was getting? That right, it was... Was it Hans? Herbs for you, bandages for you.
Huh? Shit.
The...
What's going on?
The poison... Right, I've got the bandages.
I have the bandages.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
Will do, as soon as I find... I can do it I'm sure Nicodemus will do it. I can do it myself, mate.
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. Good luck.
Brilliant, look at this. Oh.
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selfless dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet in my palace. You certainly have earned... What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
I don't like this person.
I'm taking care of the wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka.
She said
You
don't
are not
interfere.
needed here.
She said don't interfere. How about having a banquet here? I won't intrude. Johanka doesn't need anything from you. She did say don't get involved, right? She did. Alright. I don't want to cause trouble for her. Although I get the feeling I wouldn't be able to do much anyway. Alright.
I won't intrude, custodian.
That's what I like to hear. Well, Johanka has
I'll
my
talk to her
invitation,
and see
so
if
I look forward to seeing her soon.
Ugh, what a creep. All right, okay, so I've taken care of 2 of these guys. I could arrange for him to have an accident.
Greetings, Henry.
Oh, she's going to go with him right now. Of course she is. Ugh. Now I'm worried that... No, she's not. Okay, let's... About the situation... Yes.
That custodian Sebastian is really obnoxious.
He can be unpleasant, but in his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here.
All right, you know what?
Unlike
Nope.
you,
Hey,
the whole time.
I got it.
And anyway, mind your own business.
Doing it. Mind him up.
Take care.
You know what? Okay. Now, I'm supposed to be seeing an overseer. I have a horrible feeling I've waited a little too long to see the overseer. There's also supposed to be a herbalist around here. I may have to come back in the morning and talk to the overseer. Okay, they got a stable. This is... stonemason? Okay. Let's just keep looking around. Probably not gonna get in there. Can I look around and... Do I want to? Middle of the night. Alright. Guards. Ah. A lot of people still working. Stonemason.
If you're not working here, clear off.
I'm trying to find the Okay, trying to find the overseer. Do we have an overseer? Probably going to tell me to clear off as well, aren't you? Alright. Okay. I think I need to come back during the day. There was the herbalist. I did find a herbalist. The question is was it in there? Find out how to get that. So, alchemy bench in... No, wait a minute. Where am I? Where am I? I have a feeling it's where I... Or is it above? Could it be above? Okay. No, it is. It is in there. It is in there, right? I'm definitely somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Hello. Now I'm also getting the feeling that the overseer is over here. Okay. Now the guy did say above us. He said up the. Overseer. Hello. Hello. I know it's late at night, but
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Sir Divish sent me to ask about the accident.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role, but I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of, and that's enough for me.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
So I have permission, right?
Who's in charge of purchasing materials for the construction?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery, but those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to the quality of stone. They had the red stone delivered from a long way off.
They take care of storage as well?
Yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
All right.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes. It rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. But this time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained. They probably saw it as less work.
I heard you were late with your payment to the quarry. I'm wondering, has it been intercepted and replaced?
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Talmberg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past.
Farewell.
Okay, that. All right, okay. I think maybe I'll look at that in the morning. It's difficult to know for sure. Right, now, there was an alchemy bench. Aha. In here. And Brother Nicodemus.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Okay.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here, needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
You don't normally treat the wounded?
So you don't normally treat the wounded, then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this... I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
Okay, I like this guy.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
I may not look.
That's true. I'm the
like
son of a blacksmith.
that.
But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, I may have jumped the gun a little.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
Okay.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Was that it? Yeah, okay. Wounded from... No. Why are they so badly provided for? I'd like to learn something. I want to know about the herbs. This one might irritate him, so...
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Okay, there's a herbarium. Not sure what one is, but thanks. Okay.
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given.
Right.
And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Yeah, can't you do anything?
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world. And the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
So, am I going to have to help the custodian out? Oh, good God, I am definitely going to have to get back to Lady Stephanie and then come back here and do some fixing, aren't I?
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
Oh.
I'll try to talk to him.
Yeah, that might be a bad idea, but anyway, how can you leave your brothers in Christ in this state? That's a bit of an accusation I don't want to get into.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
All right. I'd like to learn something from you. That's going to be alchemy, isn't it? No. Let's see.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
What am I?
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, actually.
I do.
In that case, you've come to the right place. Someone who knows what they're doing will have it done in a jiffy. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Yeah?
Clear.
Weeds.
I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed?
No.
It's dandelions.
Dandelions?
Stinging nettles. And thistles.
Thistles.
Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
All right, okay, I understand. Where is it they're not supposed to grow? How will I recognise them? By looking at them, I think. No, I understand.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener.
Actually, I'm pretty good at that. Okay, you know what? Though that is something I probably want to do during the day. Yes, indeed. Oh, right then. So, I have got a number of things to do. Weeds. Okay. Help the healing the sick in the monastery. Bring game meat to the infirmary. Get healing herbs for Semek. I'm not 100% sure where I get the healing herbs from. Find Father's herbarium. She did. Wait. How to recognize ailments by. What is this? Is this something I should definitely be reading? I don't know. But okay, I don't want to trample him. I need to figure out. Oh, there's a bandage. Don't want to be taking that. No, I don't. All right, we'll worry about the herbs thing tomorrow probably. Find Father Simon. Where would Father Simon be? Let's look at the big map. Off near Rovna, which is somewhere I have to go if I want to help the people of Skalitz in Ratay as well. Oh God, I'm in serious danger of being distracted. Talk with the master builder about the site of the accident. So I need to talk to the master builder around the site of the accident, and I need to inspect it myself, and I need to try and get supplies from the custodian. And if I'm looking at this right, the custodian is through here. I'm probably not going to be too popular if I go storming over there in the middle of the night, and it is 10. So, do I go and find my room and get a night's sleep? Do I sneak around the woods trying to get some game for my people before bedtime? Let's have a quick look. Where might I find? Where might I find rabbits and such to hunt? I'm thinking up here. This is a forest. That's a good place to get attacked. Yes, it is. However, probably the best place to find game to poach. Was he over in this direction? Possibly. I've discovered a nest. Alright, let's keep going. So, the custodian was in this direction, maybe? Hi. Is he asleep? Can I go upstairs? This really does feel like a private area. This is the barracks. Custodian scribe. So this is where the custodian works, but he... Yeah, you know what? If I'm going to try and convince him to help my my friends, you know what I don't want to do? Wake him in the middle of the night, waving a torch in his face. That would be stupid. Yes, it would. So I've got plenty of tasks to do during the day tomorrow. I think we just try and get ourselves a little meat. So I'm thinking we head... Is there a gate here? I don't think there is. There doesn't look like there's a major gate. Over there. Alright, let's go around, get out. Will this lead me around? And find a nice spot to get a little game and then go back and feed our friends. Yeah, I think what I do is leave the horse here and then just head into this area. I'm thinking this is the best chance for deer and rabbits. Do rabbits count? That's the other thing. Bring some game meat. Do hare? Does hare count as game? Would they really be that picky? Okay, you know what? And let's... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I need to clean my sword. Yes, I do. But I'm thinking it is... Okay, see, I'm fine. I've got loads. Night Hawk potion. What about a bow potion at this point? So I just get it done quickly. I don't honestly think it's something I totally need. How many potions do I have on the horse for bow? I've got one. You know what? It's really not what I would consider.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's across, is it? You know what? I'm gonna leave the horse just in case I go running. What the hell is this? This is one of those crosses. All right. So, let's make sure I've got the right arrow. I'm going to assume you are not an enemy of sorts.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Glad I came too. Not sure that's true. However, okay. Bunny Rabbit, I am not 100% sure how... God, it must be really dark without the bloody potion. Alright. So, let's see if hair counts. I've reached a new main level. Nice. And... Okay, it does. All I need is about 3, maybe 4 hair. And we're laughing. Okay. This should be the last. Nice. Okay. Brilliant. Let's get back. See if we can deliver this meat to her now. And then maybe I should actually go back to my room and sleep a little. Did he just... I think he was walking around my horse. For an awful second, I thought to myself, purple flower. I was thinking he was trying to steal from my horse, because I do have some items in there. Okay. What time is it, actually? It's midnight. It might be a good idea to get a few hours sleep. I don't think I've got any books. that I can read, which is a shame, all things considered. What is the best way to get... That place is actually really big. We got this. This gate is probably the best. Talk to the master builder about... Should I wake the master builder up in the middle of the night? He says. Saying it out loud just sounded... There's somebody over there I kind of want to talk to as well in relationship to this. And I don't quite know why. No, I don't. Oh. Now is almost certainly not the time, though. Midnight. I may be able to see pretty well because of the Nighthawk potion, but they still prefer it if you use a torch. Right, let's... I'm going to just... Oh god, I didn't close the door, did I? I did not close the door. That really is quite rude. I actually don't need the torch now. I've got Nighthawk potion. Okay, where would she be? Got some meat. I have some provisions for this. Okay, I'm gonna close the door. Have you guys seen... Okay, there, everyone's going to... I have a horrible suspicion that I need to just wait until the morning and hope this meat has not gone off. It thought you were going to come in. Okay. We'll have less of that. Yes, we will. You okay? The other priest I'm looking for is not Father Simon, it's Father Francis, and he is actually here in the Sasau area, so I probably should find him before I leave. But this is not the same priest. Father Simon, who is up towards whatever that place was called. Right. Now, it is... The weed garden is over... Oh, God, I hate that. I hate that. The weed garden is possibly the next thing we should do. Now, I actually woke up in the barn. Luckily, nobody noticed because it's bloody early in the morning. Is that the bath house? It might be. We may want to visit the bathhouse before we go and speak to the various people. As I said, there is a priest. There's a church over there. There is a priest I need to speak to there as well. What I think is we pick the herbs... No, sorry, pick the weeds from Nicodemus's herb garden. And the herbivarium, I was actually thinking... Is it the book in the alchemy... Whoa. Okay. In the alchemy bench? When you use the alchemy bench, there is a book, and it's a book of recipes, but you can actually turn to a section that tells you all the different herbs. I'm looking for a purple herb. Now, I do have a few purple herbs. I can't remember which ones are purple. I think sage is purple. At least the plant is purple. Okay. Should be ahead, right? We're looking for a garden. Excellent. Right. And everyone else is asleep. Right. So, see, you've got the... Eyebright, do not pick... He said thistles, right? He did say thistles. Don't accidentally... Like, there. Thistles, nettles, and dandelions. Thistles are purple too, but I don't think... That's going to be... Okay. What I need to do is very, very carefully do dandelions... Oh, look at all this eyebrow. And nettles. Of course, the big question is, how will I... Does this count? Could do, couldn't it? Oh! This is almost certainly part of it as well, isn't it? I don't actually see... Mint. Oh, mint. So we've got Eyebright and we got mint. Did we have anything else? I don't think so. Dandelion. While I'm here, I should try and memorise what mint looks like. It's a very small, unassuming plant with very small... Are they white, bluey white, fluffy things at the base? Okay. I've always been looking for the things that's at the base, but I've never really sort of registered that they're at the base. Which they are. All right. Thistle. I think do one closer to the middle, more likely to pick up. New level in herbalism. That's it. I've got level 20. You know what I'm thinking, though? This task I'm doing, he's going to teach me something. He's going to teach me a little bit of herbalism, isn't he? He's going to teach me a little bit of herbalism. Just comfrey. Okay, that's purple. Yes, it is. That is purple. Right. Are we missing nettle? So, herbalism, I'm not seeing any more, but I don't want to accidentally pick anything. No, I don't. Wait, are these... They're glowing... They're growing close. I guess he won't mind if I pick the ones that are close, just in case those count as... He didn't mean over here. It's probably within the boundaries of the garden, right? It's almost certainly the boundaries of the garden, but you know what? No harm in absolutely making sure you've taken all of the weeds. I don't think he's going to complain. I might be complaining myself because I'm overloaded. But hey, out of curiosity, I think the last perk is Horsnip, which, if your horse has enough fragrant herbs in its saddlebag, it will shy less. I believe he always has enough things in his saddlebag. Yes, I do. Out of curiosity, will I be able to see it, or is it only when I'm on horseback? Next time we're on the horse, we must check that. Wormwood, do not pick anything that's not a weed, just in case. I'm kind of far away from the garden now. I really am. So I'm not 100% sure what is left to pick. Because I don't see any... This is the most difficult one to test because these look suspiciously like thistles. Yes, they do. But they're not. They're comfrey. There is a different colour to it as well. But I'm looking for dandelions only because they can get a little lost in the crowd with stalks this big, but I'm not finding anything there. I was thinking nettles could be the sneaky little things and hide here, but they are generally a lot darker green. And you might get the occasional dandelion like over here, but I can't see anything left to dig up. And all of this is Eyebright. Now, Eyebright is relatively distinctive, but the purple thing could be fooling me if there's a thistle hidden amongst them, but I don't believe there is. So, I think we're done. Shall I just go and talk to him and say I've done it? At least I've done a bloody good job. Here's a bunch of nettles. He was going to teach... Oh, God, you know what? I can't sprint. He was going to teach me something, right? He was going to teach me something, but I don't need to be taught anything. So, honestly, probably not too much to worry about. Maybe I can have a wash. He may not yet be awake. I have a horrible feeling I've not... I have a horrible feeling I definitely... Not. No. Okay. He's still asleep. Let's not wake him up. Oh, actually, Johank. Oh, he's waking up. He's waking up.
I brought some meat.
I did. Brought some meat for you. Hare meat. You can have it all. You really can have it all. You don't want it all, which is fine. That is fine.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
Oh, about the situation. Well, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. I've got other where's... Okay. I wounded. How do I know which plants... I did what you wanted, I think.
It's done.
Pretty sure.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
I think so. Not a leaf wasted. I think so. Not a leaf wasted.
Not a leaf wasted.
Pretty sure.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
That's good. I'm pretty should I stay with him? Before we do anything, let me just read the book. If I check to herbs. Is this okay? You know what? Probably should check this later. Thistle. That's purple, isn't it? Let's have a mint. That's not purple. That is not purple. No, it's not. Sage. Sage has a purple flower to it. Did he say flower or herb? Comfrey. I got a feeling it's comfrey. I do. Right, you know what? Let's go and keep up with the father and see what he says. God, I hope I've not got this wrong. Did he take all the weeds off me? Oh no, the hare meat. That's why I'm running a little quicker. Okay. God, I feel like a school kid. I really do. I do. I just... This is terrible. I'm like... Go back to Nicodemus. I've been back to Nicodemus. Hi. Can I have a reward now?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You're a fine fellow.
Yes!
Truly, I couldn't have done a better job myself.
Yes!
You're a herbalist at heart.
Oh,
Here's
yeah!
the reward. You earned it.
What is it? 75 groschen. He didn't teach me anything. I wasn't expecting him to teach me anything. And to be honest, 75 groschen for weeding is not a bad day's pay. I'm a squire of Sir Radzik. I'm on important missions. But for some odd reason, I feel really pleased with myself right now.